Alright, and welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 4 Get Together. Now, I had a few people asking about the snow here. So the snow is a mod. It's called The Sims 4 First Snow Mod, so you can find it on Google. I'll put a link to it in the comments section below, and if you go to my website, AndrewsArcade.com, I have a download section of The Sims 4 with all the mods that I use, and I'll try to remember to update that soon to include this mod. And I decided I'm going to keep using it because I like the way that it looks in Windenburg. It's really beautiful. And thank you to everyone that left super nice comments in the last part. I had so much fun working on that machinima. Granted, okay, so I was working on that project seriously for 15 hours straight, and I wrote all of the dialogue and the story afterwards, so that's why there's some inconsistencies with the dates, which were brought to my attention multiple times, so I'm fully aware of that. But again, I'm already sleep deprived as it is, and I really rushed that project. I wanted to be sure to have it up on Christmas Eve, because otherwise I felt it would have been kind of awkward to leave it there afterwards. Now, since the last part, I want to say that it's been roughly about 3 months, and over here Archer has finally shown his face again, and Tiffany is going to go over here and fight him. And basically Trisha has actually been seeing someone else because right now they're separated. I mean, well, we're pretending that they're separated. They're actually technically married in the game, but Trisha has been a little bit unsure of what to do, and she's not quite sure if she wants to completely break things off with Archer over here. But Tiffany is going to reassure her that it is totally okay for her to go and break up with Archer. There's no redemption with him whatsoever. Now, we found out that Trisha was a fashion photographer back when she was younger, and we're gonna go to the gallery, and I have uploaded her parents to the gallery. So you'll see right here, I named them the Get Together Extras. My origin ID is AndrewsArcade, and we have the current version of Trisha, Archer, and Amy. Also, their younger selves, so we have young Amy, Trisha, and Archer. And the baby is also added into the household. And by the way, her name is Cheryl. So Cheryl's over here kind of just chilling. And I guess, you know, Trisha can't even fathom the idea of sleeping in the bed that she spent all of the years with Archer. And they're selling the house. That's why the house is completely empty, except for the remains of the castle that Archer trashed over here. And, you know, Trisha, she was thinking about maybe trying to fight through it and give him another chance, but she just can't actually do that anymore. And Tiffany is here to give her the extra push. So we're going to go here and we're going to have her break up with Archer, call it off completely. And she's been seeing this other guy kind of recently, since she's been kind of separated with Archer, and she doesn't have too many friends, but she does have one friend from when she used to work in the industry as a fashion photographer, and it's this male model over here, Sterling Hoffman. He's much older now, the same age as Trisha, and they've always kind of had a thing for one another, but the timing was just never right. And just when it was about to be the right time, Archer had already swooped in and basically proposed to Trisha. And she wanted to start a family right away since she wanted to raise a family. So she went with Archer and they got married. And she thought that she would be able to change him, but obviously she was wrong. But she contacted Sterling after all the events went down. And they've been spending a lot of time with one another and kind of reuniting. And that spark that they once had has basically been ignited again. So we're going to be moving Trisha over into Sterling's mansion because she just can't be in here anymore. There's just been too many good memories in this particular house that have been tainted by Archer. And she says, "You're right. I can do so much better than him. I'm going to go break up with Archer tonight." So here we have it. He just can't believe it still. So unbelievable that he could even believe that he still had a chance. So there we have it. It was obviously really hard for her to do because, I mean, she has been with this man for her entire life. So it's really unfortunate that this happened to Trisha because she is such a good person. but I wanted to give her a happy ending still, so we're going to be kind of taking it slow, but we're going to head on over to Manage Worlds, and we're going to have her completely move in with Sterling now. And Sterling lives all the way over here in Willow Creek. This mansion was created by Delegacy, and I thought it looked perfect for the area that I wanted her to be in. So again, you know, this is a man that she has a lot of history with, so she's already has a huge crush for him, and they are soulmates. She just didn't really realize that she was going to enter his life again after all this time, but she's way too sad from the divorce, so they're not 100% together yet, but eventually they are going to get engaged with one another. But for the meantime, she's going to be staying in her bedroom up here, all the way upstairs. And Sterling, at the moment, he sleeps over here in the master bedroom downstairs. So he's still respecting her space, obviously, and she still needs time to process everything that's going down. But eventually, they are going to get together. They will get married, and they're probably going to have children of their own, because Trisha has always wanted a large family, but obviously Archer, being a not family-oriented sim at all, and basically not wanting kids ever, she was never able to fulfill that lifetime wish of hers. But obviously this mansion over here can accompany a lot of sims, so they are probably going to have a pretty decent amount of children. But she is super sad, so she's going to go over here and she is going to cry it out in the closet. Then we're going to have Sterling go over here, and we're going to try to do our best to go and try to console Trisha, to basically reassure her that, you know, things suck right now, but it'll hopefully get better for her, and that Sterling will always be here for her if she needs anything. And right next door, this is where Cheryl's bedroom is going to be, and it looks like we were able to convince her to get out of the closet over here, so she's feeling a little bit better. But obviously this is a lot to go down, and he did get a moodlet over here that says, breaking through, your sim has a special talent for soothing the sorrows of others. So we're gonna actually go down here, and we're gonna show her a surprise that he has for her. So, you know, even though she's no longer in the house that she practically raised her family in, she's going to definitely feel at home here soon enough. And the reason for that is because Sterling actually set up this photography kind of, not a photography area, I'm sorry, but more like an office space for her. Over here you can see that it displays a whole bunch of photographs that she's taken in the past with her fashion life. So here you can see the most recent photograph of them together that they posed for a magazine editorial of them both. This is them when they were younger and they took a selfie together. And some of the photographs that she took for various fashion magazines. I put a bunch of random models, so I mean we have Sterling here when he was younger and as of now, but I also tossed in some random sims. That way it wasn't just of only him, because I felt that would have been kind of awkward if it was just pictures of him and no one else. So I just got a bunch of random sims from the gallery and had them pose in different pictures. This is also a way of Sterling trying to encourage her to be creative again and basically express herself. And look at that, she is feeling happy again after seeing all of this. I mean, obviously she's still a little bit bummed out about the divorce, and that's gonna linger around for a few more days. Now it is super early in the morning. They've been up all night reconnecting with one another and just kind of getting to know each other again. But Archer would never basically appreciate the hard work that Trisha used to put into her career, and she stopped after marrying him, and she mainly focused on raising Tiffany. But now that she has a lot more free time and a lot more resources, and she can hire nannies and maids to help her out with everything, she will probably resume her photography career. So that's all. I just wanted to kind of tie it up with Trisha a little bit, because it was so sad for her. I mean, she had a husband that's been cheating on her for all these years, so I just needed to give her a bit of a happier ending. So now she's living in a fabulous mansion with a very handsome man. But now we're going to go back to Windenburg and resume the story with our Sims. Okay, so here we are back at our apartments, and who is going to work today? Is everyone going to work? God, everyone is going to work, except, however, Rafa isn't going to work for 11 hours, and he has to raise his comedy skill to level 3. What level is it currently? It is, oh, just very, very low on level 2. Okay, we'll go over here. We're going to have him tell some jokes for a while, try to get that skill up. That way he can get promoted. And I think we're going to have him go out on a date with Candy officially, because we haven't gone on an actual date with her just yet. And I do want to get that started. With him, we have to go and play some games. That way we can get his job boost up, and she needs to read some books. So let's go do that. That way we can try to get them some more promotions, because we do need that money. And with Sonia here, we're going to go and paint. But yeah, I also want to mention, because there's still been some confusion about Raphael, and it's something I've already addressed in the second part, but maybe people forgot. But Rafa has always been a man since the very first part of this Let's Play. He is a trans man. And basically what that means is that when he was born into the world, he was assigned female at birth, but has always identified as a male sim and has been taking steps gradually to appear more masculine. So that's why we've been seeing his body transform, his voice getting deeper. Soon he'll start to grow some facial hair. So people have been asking, is Rafa female or male? He's male, always been male. So you can always address him using male pronouns, because that is what he is. He's a man. So I just wanted to clear the air, because people have been a little bit confused about that. And look at that. We just finished a classical painting over here. Sweet. Let's go sell that. And for the time being, I do have her doing emotional paintings, because that way we can get this out of the way. Oh, you know what? Can she do... I guess we could try to get her in a different emotion. Let's have her go here, and then we'll buy some plumb bob lights. That way we can influence her emotion a little bit. Let's have her get, a playful one. I think that would be kind of cute. So let's go enable this emotional aura. It should make her feel playful very soon. And then we can go outside and create a emotional painting. Actually, this is overriding it a little bit. Oh, and she's feeling a little bit bored. All work and no club gatherings. Oh, don't worry, we'll gather with your clubs soon enough. But you should, keep practicing your jokes. Come on. You got to do that for your job. Which I know it doesn't, well, it's because he's in the entertainer career. So I guess it kind of makes sense. Let's go and watch his performance then. Maybe that'll give her the extra little playfulness that she needs. That way we can make those different emotional paintings. Don't hit yourself in the head with the microphone. You're doing fine. Everything's okay. I wonder, even though she's just feeling slightly playful, if we can go and do that emotional painting. It doesn't seem that we can just yet, which is unfortunate. They all want to go hanging out with their clubs again. Don't worry, we'll do that soon. But first, I want to get some of these aspirations and things out of the way. You gotta work in 2 hours. Damn. Alright, I don't think we're gonna actually be able to influence you to go over there and be playful enough. So why do you keep wearing the same outfit over and over again? I've assigned them a whole, look at this. I've given them so many different outfits and they keep wearing the same ones over and over again. I'm like, stop it. I'm like, I've given you these different appearances. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna manually change your outfits. And I really like the new hairstyles that I've been experimenting around with Tiffany. I really did love the hairstyle that she had originally. But the thing is, Siobhan has the same hairstyle. And I just, I don't know. I wanted to experiment with some of the newer and older hairstyles from other expansion packs with Tiffany, because she looks great in a whole bunch of different hairstyle variations. So I wanted to be sure to play around with that. Now, you're almost done. Okay, continue reading something. I just wanted to change your appearance. Joshua, I want to change your appearance too, though. That way we can show off some of your different outfits, please. Come on, just go ahead. change into something else. There you go. So now you can kind of get a glimpse of some of the other outfits that I've assigned to all of them. But I don't know, for whatever reason, they've been kind of slow when it comes to actually showing off some of the different clothing that they have. She's gonna go to work soon, so let's make sure that she goes to work on time. That way she can get the best work performance as possible. So we're gonna have her stop this a little bit. That way we could go and get that promotion. And we'll fast forward this. Sweet, we almost have level 3 of the comedy skill here, so he should be able to get that promotion. Well, he'll be eligible for a promotion now, which is good enough. But let's change his appearance. So I gave him a few different outfits as well. I gave him one that I don't use like ever, but I felt it kind of went with his personality and the fact that he's a DJ and a dancer and he's really into music. Which one was it? Was it Everyday 3? God, I guess it's the last one. All right, well, he's just doing a little fashion show for us. But Everyday 4, I never really used it ever, I don't think, but I just kind of felt that it sort of suited him, so I went with it. Let's go change his outfit though, or I guess we'll go ahead and wear this for now. But what we want to do, we want to go and we want to ask Candy out on a date. Hopefully she should accept. Their relationship has gone up quite a bit, so I don't see why she would decline his invitation. But we haven't had any of our Sims go on a date yet. Oh, did you get declined? Oh no, awkward encounter. Where can I hide? That was an awkward conversation. Really? Oh, I thought it was gonna go so well. Let's try one more time. It's okay. If anything, we can just go hang out with her normally. But I was kind of hoping that we could actually have them go on a legit date where we have the objectives and everything at the top left. But I guess we still gotta work up to that a bit more. Okay, that's fine. He's a little bit embarrassed, but no worries. We'll just take her out somewhere. Let's see, where should we go? Where's the place that we have not gone to yet? So we should head on over. Well, we've been to most of like the community lots, haven't we? Have we checked out the Von Haunt estate? I can't remember if we actually went there or not yet. If I haven't, man, I should have gone there a lot earlier, but this estate is absolutely stunning. And here we are at the Von Haunt estate, and look! We can see Mimsy and also Bernard over here, and they are the ghosts here that used to live in this particular area. Let's go read this little sign over here to see what it says. And we're over here with Candy. We're kind of hanging out just as platonic friends, but we're still going to try to increase our relationship with her. They're both feeling flirty right now. Wonder why that is. Can you help give us some tips? Because our flirting has... Oh, well, you know what? She looks like she's really angry. She's just having an off day today. She's trying to calm herself down in the mirror. She's just had a bad day today. So it says, welcome to the historic Von Haunt estate. From the hedge maze, which we have over here. And we can actually have our Sims try to do it, which we'll have to show that off in a moment. To the lovely restored mansion. There's something for all the family to explore. Please note, management accepts no responsibility for any so-called paranormal encounters you may experience on site. Oh, Tiffany is at work. Actually, they're all at work. Let's make sure that they all work hard. That way they can try to get them promotions. Over here we have Siobhan, and this is actually her mother and her father, who is Dominic, which I had no idea. But 80% of you on Twitter said that Sonia should still pursue him. So we're going to have Sonia still flirt with him, and we're going to convince him eventually to break up with his wife. And apparently, I haven't played with this family on my own yet, but Dominic is also apparently already cheating on his wife with someone else or something. There's a lot of cheating scumbags in Windenburg. Windenburg doesn't necessarily have the best selection of men, obviously, since they're all very scandalous and not faithful at all. But we're gonna go here. We can ask her to move in, but we can't get her to go on a successful date with us. What is with that? Oh well, it's okay. Let's go and confess our attraction. I mean, she probably already knows at this point, obviously, since we've asked her out on a date. Oh, look at that. looks like Kimiko and Alfonso, uh, they're coming over here to Windenburg a little bit more, and they're spending some time together over here. They are a married couple from my Get to Work Let's Play, and also she is the sister of Tiffany. Well, half sister, but whatever. They're both getting along with each other pretty well, and I'll definitely have Tiffany spend more time with her eventually. Whoa. Okay, they're both over here haunting a whole bunch of things. Oh no, their encounter's awkward. Oh, and she's feeling really sad. Oh no. Man, what happened to you? Let's try to brighten her day. You know what might be really fun for her? Let's go over here. Let's go. Can we do the hedge maze together? We can. Okay, cool. So we'll try to cheer her up. You know, we'll be like, it's okay. Let's just go over to the hedge maze and let's just try to have a nice day together. Where did Candy go? Candy, what are you doing? Come on. Oh, there you go. That way they can go and explore the hedge maze together. Oh, just kidding. She's spending a lot of time in the bathroom. Oh, she's so sad. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Did someone, you know, like die or something? Well, I honestly have no idea what's going on over there. But Rafa's over in the hedge maze, kind of trying to check it out and attempting to complete it. He's pretty tall. I feel like he would be able to use that to his advantage if he kind of hopped around and try to make it. I've actually never done one of these before in my life. I guess you could attempt to try to do it in this particular camera mode. I believe one of the sim gurus said that you could attempt to do that, so I don't know. Let's go see where he's heading on over. I wonder if he'll be able to actually succeed in this. I don't know if they can actually make it to the end or not, but whenever you tell them to wander the maze, they'll just go around and they'll act all confused and they'll be like, what's going on? How do I get over there? That's a dead end. I'm trying to figure this out on my own because I'm kind of curious to see if I can make it to the other side. This reminds me of the screensavers from Windows. I can't remember what year it was, like 95 or 98 or something, where the screensaver of the Windows brick. Screw this, I can't do this. I was over here. Wow, that is a long maze. Yeah, screw that. I would have to go. No, Jesus, that would have taken too long. I'm trying to think like what we could do to try to cheer her up. But you know what? I think maybe we should. Well, we just got here to the Von Houten State. Let's go read this sign over here, and we'll kind of check out this area. So let me show you it in some greater detail over here. So we have this cute little wedding area right here, which I really like. And oh, is she good at piano? I can't tell. She doesn't sound very good. But it's cool that you see the ghosts roaming around the entire courtyard and interacting with some of the other objects. It says the Von Houten estate was partially destroyed in a fire in 1898. They died together in the blaze, and locals claim that their estate is haunted, but management strongly advises you to ignore these wild and unfounded rumors. Let's go read this about the dining room over here. That way we can get some more information about them. And then, where did Candy go? Candy keeps disappearing on me. I don't know where she keeps going, man. You think she'd be easy to spot out too, since she has that very colorful hair. The late Lord was a troubled artist who would often burn his paintings. It's said he accidentally started the deadly blaze of 1898 by hurling an oversized watercolor into the fireplace. Some claim that they can still smell the smoke from the inferno, but management can assure you that the restoration has completely replaced all materials in the room, and any lingering haunting stench is pure imagination. Ah, okay. So that's where the painting comes from. I was always wondering, because like I saw these in buy mode, and I wasn't sure who they were of, but now we know. Oh no, well we have to go to work soon. Obviously we'll just have to go and ask Candy out on a date some other time, just because, oh, was she was broken up with, wasn't she? You know what, I'm going to temporarily add her into our household, because I just want to see what's going on. Let's add her to our family. Why are you so sad? From jealousy. Caught the love of her life flirting with another. Are they joking around or losing interest? She was also startled by a ghost. Whoa. She really, really despises Marcus. Maybe it was Marcus that she had a crush on? Or possibly Bjorn. I don't know. She dislikes both of them. Why does she hate Precious so much? What did she do to you? I have no idea. Okay, I was just really curious. I needed to see what was going on with her. I'm gonna go move Candy back to her original household now. So you know what? It was just really bad timing when he asked her out on a date because she's going through a really devastating time finding out that the crush or the love of her life has been flirting with someone else. So of course she doesn't want to go on a date. Who would at that point? It's just really, really bad timing. So I don't think it's that she dislikes Rafa, and I don't think that, like, we saw the relationship meter. She obviously does have a bit of a crush on him too, but she's gonna need some time to process what's happened with her. God, there's been so many like breakups and devastating things happening to a bunch of Sims in this particular world. This is just not the season for love, obviously. Now he is gonna go to work in a few minutes. We have to practice music. Whoops. Well, we're just gonna bust out a random guitar over here. Let's read this and then we'll have him just practice. That way we can try to get this up a little bit before he goes to work. So what does it say here? Please note the bedrooms are no longer available for overnight stays. Since the regrettable honeymoon of horror incident, our insurance firm has instructed us that no living person should step in the Von Hunt estate. Oh my. The honeymoon horror. I love this little lot though, and the little backstory that it has with it. It's a very cute little touch. But at the same time, I kind of wish... What is this over here? It's like, oh, that's weird. It's all like empty up here. Huh, and you can still go up there for whatever reason. Like I was saying though, at the same time, I wish that we could convert this to a residential lot. This is a special lot, so your Sims can't live here. Because the Sims team wanted to be sure that you could go over here and experience the ghosts and everything. And I do appreciate the fact that they are tossing in some new NPCs like this, kind of like how we used to experience with the Tragic Clown, Social Bunny, and all those other NPCs. So now we have these, the married ghost couple that lives here. But this lot is so gorgeous, and I wish that we could change it to be something else. You can still edit the lot, but you can't actually change it to be something else. So it always has to be this particular venue. However, yeah, I think what I may do, I think I want to edit this. That way we can, like, we have the wedding arch over there, but we can make a really cute wedding reception area. And we could throw very glamorous weddings in this part of town because the scene here is so majestic. So I think that'd be really awesome, actually. Also, Sonia did get promoted. She is now a hungry artist. Sweet. And she got a bonus of 464 simoleons. So yeah, we'll just have to have, oh, she's feeling focused. You need to feel different emotions. Oh, well, that's okay. Go and finish your painting real quick. We'll have to go on a date with Candy, I guess, in the next part. I'm so sorry. I keep trying to do it. You know what? Actually, maybe in 2 parts from now, because she's still feeling a bit sad from what went down. So maybe we'll just have to wait a little bit. And look at that. She changed back to her outfit that she's been wearing for like freaking ever. Change your outfit to like everyday too. And we're going to have her go visit Dominic at his house, actually. So after we finish the... No, don't scrap that. Don't scrap it. Okay, that's right. Oh, she can actually change her clothes while she's still painting. I didn't realize that was the case. That's really cool. Okay, there we go. So let's go to map view and we're gonna go check out where Siobhan lives, actually. But what's funny with Dominic is that he has 2 daughters. So he has Morgan and Siobhan. And then Siobhan is leader of the Paragons, who's, you know, like the socialites of Windenburg, basically. And then we have Morgan. Morgan, I believe, is leader of the Renegades, or possibly a member of the Renegades. I don't know if she leads it or not, but they're basically on the polar opposites of the clubs. And I just thought that was a really cute idea. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Pleasants from The Sims 1 and The Sims 2. How there was like the twins, and how you know, one of them was very preppy and the other one was very gothic. It's very reminiscent of that. And she's just over here watching people burn. Okay, so yeah, she doesn't lead the Renegades. She's just a member of it. If she was a leader, she would have a crown. Yikes. I must say, like, you know, this is a 64 by 64 lot, by the way. This is a brand new size in the expansion pack. And, like, the exterior is nice, but when it comes to the interior, doesn't this place just seem so empty? Also, what's with this wood floor over here that's kind of mismatched from the rest? What? I don't know. Where's Dominic? That's what we came here for. Dominic, where are you? We came here for you so we could try to get to know you a little bit better because Sonia has a bit of a crush on you. Where is he? Oh, sweet. And look at that. Tiffany's been promoted to an article writer. She's received a bonus of 509 simoleons, still life, and she can also pitch story ideas. Cool. And we got a promotion with Joshua too. He's a code monkey now. Awesome. We have some more cash, which we desperately needed. That way we can pimp out their rooms a little bit. Okay, you know what? Since he's not here, let's go out with him somewhere else. Okay, so here he is. I'm glad that he actually showed up because otherwise that would have been a little bit awkward. We're gonna ask to see his sleepwear outfit. Let's see if we can get him to show us his underwear possibly. I'm not sure if that'll be a thing that we'll be able to do. And there we go. Damn, look at those pecs though. It's by Lumia Lover Sims, a pec mod. So like all my dudes in my game have like the biggest pecs you'll ever see in your life. But I'm fine with that. So let's go here and yeah, let's do fire dancing. Let's go and get a better view of this. It's really cool. It's a really fun animation. He's just watching from a distance. Come on, get over here. Join in on the fun. You know you want to do it. Come on, come dance together. I'm sure you'll be very impressed with Sonia's fire dancing over here. We're gonna complain about our love life. Maybe he's feeling the same thing too. Perhaps the fire has died down in his relationship and maybe he's looking to move on eventually. Oh, we gotta add some fuel though. So I think what we're gonna do with Dominic is that we're not going to have Sonia actually basically flirt with him and woohoo with him until he has completely broken things off with his wife. So in order to do that, we are going to basically, we're going to have to increase our friendship with him some more, and then eventually we'll persuade him to break up with his wife. Now, Rafa came home with 270 simoleons, awesome. And we asked about Candy, so he does like Candy. She is pretty cool. Obviously, he thinks that because they are part of the same club, so that does make sense. Now, let's just get to know. I'm kind of interested to see what he says about his wife, actually. So let's ask about, do we even know his wife? She's a redhead. There she is. So let's see what he has to say about her. I wonder if things are kind of rocky with them. Oh, he described her as ball and chain. We're married. And look at him. He's getting really into it. He's kind of feisty about it. Maybe, you know, he feels a little bit confined and feels like he doesn't have enough freedom or something. I mean, he didn't really say we're happily married. He just said we're married and that's it. So, you know, I think that being able to persuade him to leave Moira is probably going to be relatively easy, actually. And again, they're not even supposed to be hanging out over here. Is there anyone in the surrounding area? I don't think so. Yeah, they're in a rather secluded space. So, you know what? Let's have them go to the bluffs. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to go and do some skinny dipping. You've been able to skinny dip in the hot tubs in the past, but never in pools. So we're going to go and we're going to skinny dip together. It's probably not like the healthiest thing to do when it's, you know, so snowy outside, but maybe it's more like a hot spring. So maybe it's actually really nice and warm. All this fog over here, it's all from the heat. So in they go. You know, it's strictly platonic. They're not flirting with each other at all, but they're friendly with each other enough to get naked in front of one another, apparently. Let's go over there and do a bit of a playful splash while we look out in the ocean. I don't know if I'll ever be able to see the sea monster. Is that it? Oh God, I think that's it. 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 Oh my god, I'm so happy I looked out at the ocean. We caught a glimpse of her. Oh, I completely forgot what they named her. Her name isn't Nessie, but oh, she's so cute. They named her after the person that created her, that drew the concept art for her. She's so cute. Look at that. There she is, just out over here in the ocean. Let's see her animated. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. I'm so happy. I decided to randomly look out there. I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to see her or not. But yay. Okay, sorry. Let's go back over here with our Sims, though. Let's try to splash him one more time. And then I think we're going to try to impress him. We're going to try to do a swan dive over here. And, you know, they're increasing their relationship with each other. And obviously there's some tension between the two. But she does know that he's married. So she doesn't want to do anything too extreme just yet. But we will have her go and do this swan dive right now. And let's see if this goes over well or not. But gotta love this new object where you can do all these different animations off the diving board. So let's see how Sonia does. This could either go really well or really terribly. Oh, nice! Not bad. Wow, that was really well executed. Normally, that can end up being super terrible. And they can do like a huge belly flop, basically. And we're gonna go and do a little bit of a dance together. Seems that he's getting a little bit chilly, so he's gonna put his clothes back on. I wonder if Sonia's gonna do the same. Maybe, maybe not. We're gonna go here. We're gonna take a photo with Dominic. Okay, so he is a music lover, self-assured, and he is also neat. So let's take this photo together real quick. And Sonia's boobs are so big that the pixelation is covering Dominic's face. Oh, that's beautiful. This is a great shot. Now, out of curiosity, I'm also going to add him to the family, and I want to see the relationships that they have. And look at that. So, he is, you know, still in love with his wife, but maybe he's not necessarily in the happiest position with his marriage. He also has some... Oh, I like how there's someone named Elsa, and she has the totally Elsa-inspired hairstyle with her. Oh, she's part of the League of Adventurers as well. He has a great relationship with his daughters, though, so that's interesting. And yeah, she is obviously the leader of the Paragons, and she's super rude. She's self-assured, ambitious, and an insider. But I don't see him actually cheating on anyone. The only romantic bar that he has is with Moira. So, you know, we're going to eventually convince him to leave her. That way he could spend the rest of his life happily with Sonia. Okay, so I put Dominic back with his family, obviously, since I just wanted to see his relationships real quick. But we're going to go back home. And you know what? I think that's what we're going to call it a day for now. In the next part, I'm really hoping that we'll be able to go on a date. An actual date with Candy finally. But poor Candy just witnessed one of her crushes flirting with someone else, and she was not in the mood to date anyone. And then Sonia, she was able to spend some quality time with Dominic in secrecy, and she was able to build up her relationship with him quite a lot, actually. So that's really good, because then we can kind of get the ball rolling with her. So I also want Joshi to go on a date with Cassandra at some point, but we still have to raise our relationship with her quite a bit, since they're still kind of acquaintances. But anyways, that is all for now. And oh, hold on, before I completely end the part. So, you know, in the previous part, Kimiko has persuaded Tiffany to start writing now. So if you can leave any recommendations for book names. Let's see, what kind of books can we write at the moment? So we can write... Oh, we can only write a children's book at the time being, because we still have to practice our writing. Okay, so she's going to start off very slowly. So she's going to start off... How about like a fairy tale? So if you guys could come up with a suggestion for a fairy tale name for a children's book, leave them in the comments below. You can also leave suggestions for book names in the future. So once we can unlock different genres of books, we're going to have her write a whole bunch of them for sure. So So that's all I wanted to say. But yeah. Okay, now that I've said that, that is all I wanted to say, and I will see you all next time.